that your heaven contain women who their legs is open, banana, fruit, gold, silver. He is speaking to their stomach and down. All things connected to the stomach and down. Money means stomach and down. Money bring two things: food and sex. Money is to cover your physical needs, not spiritual. Why God promising me gold? Even the floor in heaven of Islam is from gold and rubies. Why? Even we will wear a bracelet and necklace made of gold and rubies and diamonds. Who is this God who is trying to tempt me with such a thing? What is the value of gold in heaven? You know, if this earth have more gold than dirt, the gold have no value. The dirt will become priceless. In fact, we as a human, we need dirt, not gold, to survive. Because you can plant vegetables in dirt, but not in gold. Your tree will die if all the floor is gold. You will die. Gold brings death. Dirt is you. You are made of dirt. So dirt can provide you. Gold cannot. So all the promises of Muhammad is about sex, gold, silver, crystal, and women. Why? Because simply this is what Islam is about. Speaking to your stomach, to your penis, not your brain. All right, any question? Anything? When you die, not only you don't take your gold, you don't take anything with you. I mean, what? You take nothing. You don't even take your flesh with you. Even your flesh is not yours. Even the skin you have in your body now is not yours. You know, you take nothing. So, and it doesn't mean you don't be wise. You know, we have to be wise. Like we have to seek to secure our family, our children's, feed them. You know, but the Bible teaches us not to be worried, not to be like obsessed with money. Money should serve us, but we should not be serving the money. Like yesterday, I was talking to a friend of mine, and you know, as a Christian, oh, we don't money. I don't care for money. I said, no, I care. We were talking about bitcoins. As if I know that Bitcoin, the one coin will become 100,000, I will buy them, even though I know it's not good thing. I mean, it's not like in real investment. Because 10 coins will make me $1 million. I can use them for what I'm doing. I would love to have $1 million. I can do many good things. Like when I try to open a TV station, I don't have money. I can open a TV station to spread all what I'm saying in satellite. The money can be a great tool for good. It is you decide how the money will be used. Money can be a tool to be a pimp like Andrew Tate's, or to be a person who used the money for your own benefit, nothing wrong with it, like to feed yourself, to support your you know, house in need, etc. And at the same time to do good with it. What about supporting a child? He don't have a school. He cannot go to school. What about adopting somebody? What about sponsoring a college schools? Money can do a lot of good things. It's not the money which is evil necessarily, but it can be a tool of evil. Same as everything in life. You as a human being, you can be evil or you can be working for the Lord. In your kitchen, there's many knives, but none of them is made to kill people, but you can use it to kill. It's not the knife who kill, it's people who kill. The gun cannot kill by itself, even though it's a machine made to kill. So you decide what is your motive in life. Is it money? Is it sex? Is it to glorify yourself? Is it to praise yourself? Is it to put yourself down? The one who humble himself, he elevate himself. And the one who elevate himself, he will be humbled. God will humble you. Time will come and we'll see how stupid you were when you were so proud. All those, especially when you are young, you are arrogant, you are so proud. You know, you have the energy in your body, you think you are strong. All of this will be taken from you in a few years. Few years, not many years. Women who is so pretty, she is so proud about her eyes, about her hair, about her body, about etc. She walk in the street like a whore. She is competing with how short his skirt is. Soon, you don't want to wear a short skirt because you will not look good in it. And there is someone else who will replace you in the street. Don't you learn how history works? Don't think, you know, a human being is the same as a stupid rose. Rose, you know. The rose, when it open, proud, you know, and then a few days after, the rose is going down. You know. A believer is going to be a rose when he or she is young or when they are old, because they are not, their stand of life is not their look. It's what they can do to this life. It's what they can accomplish, not for their sake, only for others. So if you are a foolish rose who is so proud about yourself when you are young, you will be so disappointed a few days after, because you don't have that look no more. What about the one who is wise? You see the grass? Grass. We walk on it, but doesn't get destroyed. I mean, it's amazing. You are like 60, 70, 80, depend, you know, 300 kilos. I don't know, maybe you are a truck. Maybe you drive with a truck in the grass is still there. But if you do that to a tree, the tree can be destroyed. It's going to take a long time to come back. Grass, the car go over it. A second after, the grass is standing up. Humbled. All right. I apologize if I don't say hello for those who say hello. God bless you all. Usually when I'm talking, I don't look at the screen, by the way, so I don't think I'm ignoring your question. Do we have anything else? So don't be proud, don't be arrogant. And you know, the Lord, He have all kind of ways to take what you have from you in a second. Your health can be taken away from you in a second. Did Arabic exist before Hebrew or Aramaic? You know, Arabic cannot be exist before Hebrew and Aramaic, because Arabic is a mix of Hebrew and Aramaic. It's not the opposite. Aramaic is the most ancient, and Aramaic itself, there's an old ancient Aramaic. Like Aramaic go in stages. You can go and study history about the languages, but Aramaic became the most popular. Obviously, Aramaic people, they were smart, and let us say they were the most advanced in their time. Uh, I cannot confirm, but based in what historians say, the first people who came with the alphabet is the Aramaic, not the Egyptian. But you might say a different historian say that different. However, it might be this, it might be that. But the Aramaic, they were able to influence the Egyptian, not the opposite. The Aramaic, they were able to influence the European. Like Europe is an Aramaic word. It's not European word. Africa is an Aramaic word. There's many words you say, you use every day, is Aramaic. You salad. Salad is Aramaic. Stable. Tons of words. I mean, it's endless. When you pray, you say Amin, which means I believe, I agree. So many of us, we speak Aramaic. In fact, the numbers which you are using, those are Aramaic. The alphabet, the Aramaic alphabet, are numbers and letters at the same time. This is how you see how much the Aramaic is involved in evolving of nations. You will find that there's evidence of Aramaic spreading all the way to Italy, Greece. They build cities. They are the most famous people in building ships. Many things. So Arabic is not a language by itself. Arabic is a collection of languages. Like now, when we read the book of Muhammad, many words until now the Muslim do not know what they mean. Why? Because they don't know what they mean. Muhammad, he was copying from somebody else. He himself do not know what those words mean. Like the word in the Quran, bustan. Where the word bustan came from? Aris. This is all Aramaic, you know. The Quran, the word Quran. All the names Muhammad he have in his Quran is stolen from somebody. Gabriel, you know, Mikael, Harut, Marut, Messiah, Abraham. Not a single name in the Quran is not stolen, even Muhammad. So Arab are not an ethnic. But many people, they are confused. Like when I say I'm me as an Arab, doesn't mean there's an ethnic is called Arab. There's no such an ethnic, never exist. Arab is used for those who speak Arabic. And before, this is how it is today. Before, it is for those who live in the desert. So anyone who live in the desert, the Aramaic, they give definition for it. Aram is a word present those who live in hell. The name mentioned in the Bible. So there's Aram live in the hills. Arab are people of the desert. Arab mean Bedouin. Arab mean desert people. So if you meet the Aramaic and you live in Las Vegas, and you will say to you, you're an Arab. Another way, the word Arab is people who don't have houses and they move from place to place. Like gypsy. You know, when you say gypsy, and then by time, the Arabic become a language. But never was independent, and until now it's not. Like you see here, when we say the word kuffar, you see this is kafaru. This is Aramaic word. This is why if you go to Israel, you will see many cities, they have a name, start with kafar. Kafar. Or Beit. Like what the Kaaba name? Beit. Baytullah. Beit is the house. Beit mean house, but this is Aramaic word. So Abraham, he built a Beit. Abraham, he built a Beit. Bethlehem. You know Bethlehem? Where Jesus was born? The name is Aramaic. This is telling you how the Aramaic is taken over until now. Even the Muslim, they try to suppress it and kill it and replace it by the Arabic and the Arab agenda. If you ask a Muslim what Gaza mean, they don't know. What Gaza mean? They don't know. What Jerusalem mean? They don't know. They don't know. They have no idea. Because this is not from their language. It's not. So there is no language is called Arabic. Arabic is like somebody, he put 7 kilos beef, 7 kilos pork, 7 kilos of Ethiopian goat, etc. And then he made like mortadella, mix of tons of kind of meats. And then he called it mortadella. No, even the Muslim cannot say, that Arabic is the first language, because simply even in their books, like you see, the Muslim books have a lot of fiction stories, but there's many stories speaking that their God, he speak Aramaic, and the language of heaven is Aramaic. The language of heaven is Aramaic. Don't forget that Muhammad was a Sabian. Sabian, they are Aramaic. They speak Aramaic. They are not Aramaic as an ethnic. They speak Aramaic. If you go to Ibn Kathir as an example, when the Quran says بِلِسَانٍ عَرَبِيٍّ مُبِينٍ, verse 195. If you go to Ibn Kathir, you will see Ibn Kathir, he says the language of heaven is Aramaic. Is what? Aramaic. Where this is coming from? Because Islam is always was under the influence of the Sabian and the Aramaic. So if we go to Ibn Kathir, let me see. You know, Ibn Kathir in English not necessarily the same as Ibn Kathir in Arabic, but we will see if we can locate that in Ibn Kathir in English. Let us see. Where is Ibn Kathir? Okay, let us use this page here. Chapter 26, verse 195. Let us see if they keep it there or they took it off. See, in the until now I didn't see the Aramaic. It says load more. Until now I didn't see it. They took it off. They took it off. Anyone see the word Aramaic? I don't see it. Let me search for it. See if it exists in the whole page. No. But if we open Ibn Kathir in Arabic, we will find it says that the language of heaven is Aramaic. Let me open Ibn Kathir for you in Arabic. Here we go. So this is Ibn Kathir in Arabic. See why it's so important to know the language? This is why those people who do not speak the language, they cannot really, you know, do a good job when they debate Muslims. We open the English translation, we find it not exist. All right. Here it says, وَلِسَانُ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ بِالسُّرْيَانِيَّةِ. And the language of the day of judgment is Syriac. You enter heaven and speak in Arabic. This is what Ibn Kathir is saying. And then you need to ask yourself, why the language of the day of judgment is in Syriac? Anyone knows? What is the secret? Why Syriac? I mean, there's millions of languages. Link? Yeah, you can open any link you want. This is Ibn Kathir, chapter 26, verse 195. And here we go. This is the official government website of Saudi Arabia. I can provide tons of more reference, but this is just an example. Not necessarily Ibn Kathir. All right, let me pause it for people on Rumble. All right. Anything else? Why do the Sabian have a cross with their... this is not a cross. It might look like a cross. No, it's symbolic for something else. You see, the Sabian, when the Muslims they start killing them because they are pagan, they find a solution to say that they follow John the Baptist. So the cross is not a cross, is a symbolic for John the Baptist standing. Have nothing to do with the cross. All right, but this is something they add long after Islam to their religion. It's just to make themselves they are from the people of the book, because remember the Quran says Christian and Jews can live if they pay jizya. None of those have to die. So the Sabian, they come to a trick saying, well, you know what, we follow John the Baptist, but they don't have a book of John the Baptist, and they hate the God of John the Baptist. In their book, in Kanza Rabbah and other books, it says that the God of the Jews is Satan. Why? Because he commanded them to do circumcision. So how John the Baptist is a prophet for them, yet they don't believe really in prophet, and they believe in angels. The angels, they have ranks, and they are gods. So there's angels who create, and angels who they are, what they call them, caregiver, let us say. So there's angels who they are high, and there's angels who they are lowers. Is my voice cutting off? Muhammad, he copied a lot from the book of Kanza Rabbah. You see, look what the Aramaic is doing. Kanza Rabbah. Kenz mean a treasure. Kenz mean treasure. Rabbah is rabbi. See how things are connected? Kanza Rabbah. And their book have Kanza Rabbah right and Kanza Rabbah left, which means the book is divided to two. The two, they will meet in the middle. And obviously this is have like a religious meaning. Like you start reading uh, from the right to left until you arrive to the middle, and then you start reading from the left to the right until you arrive to the middle. This is the book of Kanza Rabbat. Let's open it where it is. Here we go. And if you read it, you will see it's the same as the Quran. Here we go. Obviously, you see, this is the symbolic you are talking about. This is not a cross. This is not a cross. Don't be deceived. So this is Kanza Rabba, right? And then you will see it says exactly the same as in the Quran. In the name of Bismil Hayy al-Azim. And then if you continue reading, you will see how much Muhammad is copying from their book At-Tawheed. Look, the first page. At-Tawheed. You see Tawheed? This is the word Tawheed in front of your eyes. Tawheed. هو الحي العظيم البصير القدير العليم العزيز الحكيم هو الأزلي القديم الغريب أن أكون. So it's the same language is in the Quran. The same way, even the words. Exactly same words. Nobody can see him. The same as Muhammad, he says, you know, the when he speak about Allah don't have a son, right? He never be begotten, never begot. No partner with him. No friend of his authority. Whoever depend on him, he will never be disappointed. But it's the same language. The same words. Anyone who speak Arabic, he will see right away. And here you see what is unique about the Sabian. They have something called Al-Uthariyin or Athriyun. Those are the higher ranks angels who they are the creators. Even though they claim that they believe in one God, but he is the highest angel, and there's angels who work with him to create. All of those, you will find them in the Quran. I wish you guys you can speak, you can read, because then we can make a full study about the text we are reading. But for now, the only thing you can do, you can freeze any screenshot. You make a screenshot and use your phone to translate. Actually, look at here as an example. أبسط الأرض. The Quran says الأرض بساط. وأرفع السماء. The Quran says Allah, He lift up the sky. And He hang the planets. هب الشمس ضياء. The Quran says الشمس ضياء والقمر بهاء. Look, the same word. You see here? الشمس ضياء. This is الشمس. This is ضياء. قمر, which means moon. بهاء. والنجوم سناء. Exactly as it is in the Quran. If I go right now to the Quran and type see, Exactly, word by word. Exactly, word by word. He copied word by word. أبسط الأرض or أبسط الأرض. He make it the earth flat. I will type the same word. الأرض بساط. See? Exactly the same word. Translation here is false. It says he spread out the earth. No, the earth make it flat as carpet. Bisat. Bisat is not an Arabic word. All of this is not Arabic, you see? All of this is coming from the Aramaic. Bisat, Diya, Baha, blah blah blah. All of those is coming stolen from the Aramaic. And Muhammad is stealing from them. والنجوم سنا والماء عذوبة, etc. You will not find one story in the Quran it is not stolen from somebody. The story of Adam, you remember the story of angels are bowing down to Adam? You remember it? It's in front of you. See? This is page number 10 in the book of Kanza Rabba, right? The story of the angels, Allah, the pagan god, commanding the angels, his angels, the angels of fire, angels of fires. He commanded them to bow down to Adam. It's in front of you. Except one, he refused. This is exactly what the Quran says, word by word. Here you see all the, you see how much the impact of the Sabian on Muhammad life. This is why Muhammad in the Quran, he make it clear that the Sabian are going to go to heaven. In the beginning, when Muhammad was trying to be, claiming to be, worshipping the God of the Jews, he refused to accept the Sabian to be part of his religion. When Salman al-Farisi, who obviously is a Sabian, he was sad when he told him that my friends, they believe in you, they follow you. Muhammad, he told him, well, they are from the people of hell. Then Muhammad, he decided to switch when he noticed how much the Sabian are important and they spread all over the Middle East. To the point they reach all the way to Yemen, to Egypt. In fact, the Pharaoh, according to Sabian, was a Sabian too. So Muhammad, he come with this to make Salman al-Farisi happy. So he said that those who they are Jews and Christians and Sabian and whoever believe in Allah, they will go to heaven. So he inserted the Sabian because simply now he decided to adopt the Sabian as part of his scam so he can gain place between them. And this is why he was called the Sabi, which means Sabian. So we will find here a lot of his stories in the Quran located in this book. Even the pages decorated the same way, even the chapters, everything. And if you watch the videos about the Muslims' abolition, you will find that the Muslim abolition is exactly and the prayer the same as the Sabian. Exactly. Muhammad, he stole from them every single act they do. How they do ablution, how they pray, how they worship, everything. You see, when the Muslim, he pray to his God, what he do? He put his hand up next to his head. Next to his head. Let me show you. This is a sabi, I'm praying. Exactly, exactly. The ablution, everything. See? The same as Muslims. This is Sabian. When he do ablution is the same. They dress the same. The women dress the same. See the ablution? It's the same. Let me see if I can find the video about the ablution. The Sabian, when they try to use the name of John the Baptist to save themselves from the hand of Muslims, they said that we follow John the Baptist and approve we are going to do baptism. This is why you see in the Quran, when Muhammad he claimed to be a Sabian, they ask him, why you don't do what the Sabian do? The Sabian, they called their baptism Sibagha. Let me open it for you. All of us, we knew that Muslims don't do baptism, right? Actually, in the Quran, it comes as a sabgha. Here, it says, our sibagha is the sibagha of Allah, not religion. This is false translation. You change the translation here. Let us see Yusuf Ali. See, suddenly it appears as baptism. So they asked Muhammad, why you are not doing sibagha, which is a form of baptism. They said, our baptism is the baptism of Allah. They asked him, why you don't do baptism if you are Sabian? He said, who can do baptism better than Allah? He did not know how to do it. So he claimed that Allah is the one who do that when you become a Muslim. And who is better than Allah to do baptism? And this is why he says, are you going to dispute with us? Because they are disputing about why he's a Sabian and he is not practicing what the Sabian they practice. So Muhammad, he took some from the behavior of the Sabian. The Sabian, they took some to save their ass from the killing of Muhammadan. Like we saw during ISIS, how ISIS they enslave their women, right? Because they are not protected. They cannot pay jizya to live. So they are like goats for them. Take them. They have no protection from the Quran. So what the Sabian they do, they say, oh, we follow John the Baptist, you know, And they went through many stages even before Islam where they were discriminated because simply they considered as pagan. So when the Christian became majority, the Sabian, they found John the Baptist too as a way to escape, not to be Christian, not to be Jews, but to stay as Sabian. So they added a new name for them, but they have nothing of his teaching. All right. Anything else? I was not looking at the screen if somebody have a question. Yeah, again, they use the word Sabian, the word they use the name of John the Baptist, the same as Muhammad. He used the name of Jesus to smuggle himself within the society. The Sabian did the same. John the Baptist, he never preached what they preach. They believe exactly the same as Muslims. Multi women, multi wives. We know that the Bible says you shall not multiply your wives, right? So they believe exactly the same as Muslims. Ramadan is a Sabian. Ramadan is what? The Sabian, they go in the city of Ur, which is where Abraham came from. When the moon, the crescent moon appear, they welcome the crescent moon in the city of Ur, and then they go to the city near it to welcome the new moon. That is Ramadan. So they fast 30 days. They pray 5 times a day, and that's Ramadan. This is why in the Quran it says, whoever of you witness the new moon, not a new month. When the Muslim they translate for you the word shahr as month, this is false translation. The word shahr, even in Hebrew, is a moon. You can go check it out. Open the Hebrew dictionary and you will see it. So shahr is an Aramaic word, have nothing to do with the word month. Now is used in Arabic as a word month because people didn't go by the moon, but still they are using the Aramaic language to explain timing. But shahr is a moon. So the moon of Ramadan, not the month of Ramadan, whoever of you witness it. Witness what? Witness specifically the crescent moon, not the month. Nobody can witness the month. In Arabic, it says actually you sight the moon. You sight it, not witness it. You sight. So over this is why the Muslim they have to sight, correct? They have to sight the moon, and this moon the crescent moon. So whoever of you sight the crescent moon. What is the name of the crescent moon? Ramadan. So Ramadan is not the name of a month. Ramadan is the name of a moon. This is why the Quran states that the time for Allah is a 12 moon. There's 12 moons, not one moon. Everything in Islam is about the moon. Moon, 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 And the Muslim, they take the moon calendar too, correct? Uh, what else we can share with you? Ah, there is other word which is Aramaic too, is using the word ahilla. Or al-ahilla. Ahilla is a plural word of the singular word which is hilal. Hilal is a crescent moon. So they are asking you about the ahilla. Why the Quran consider that there's moons? There's many crescent moon. There's not only one. So what the Quran says? They are asking you about the new moons. Do you see the word new moons? This is the Muslim translation, not mine. If there is really new moons? No. So why they are new moons? Because the Quran consider there is many moons, not only one. There's 12 moons. Each moon have a name. And they are asking you, Muhammad, about the new moons. Say they are signs to mark fixed period of time for mankind, and they are made for this purpose, to do Hajj, to do etc., to do rituals. All right. So here the Quran confirmed the ignorance of Muhammad and his God, claiming that there is many crescent moons. Otherwise there is only one moon. It's the same moon, you know, not moons. Right? You see why? This is why knowing the language is very important to expose any cult. If you do not know the language, you will be confused. You will go by translation. Translation says Shahar, and you will not be able to find out the roots of the language, where this is coming from. So when the Quran mentioned that Allah have a 12 moon, people today they read it as 12 month. That's false. It's 12 moon. Like if you go and read here, look at the translation. Verily the number of months with Allah is 12 months. Nowhere it says months. Is 12 moon. Specifically crescent moon. All right. Anything else? Islam crescent moon is not the first day, night of the week. It doesn't matter which day is going to be, because the day for them is started from the moon, not from anything else. The Muslims, they consider the moon is their date. What day you are talking about? So even their Ramadan start when they see the moon, not when, like if the moon did not have not been seen, they cannot even fast. This is why it says whoever of you sight the moon. So even Muhammad, you see, Muhammad is stupid. This calendar exists before Islam. This calendar is used by the Arab before Islam, and the words for the moon, the names for the moons are exist. But the Arab, they learned uh, that the calendar is wrong.